I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan. Then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone. Spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job, but I'm on the clock. And you can't stop me, cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, girl. When you're not, nope. Hey fellas, you know I'm hot. How many licks till the pepper gon' pop? Told my cap it's the CEO. Then I moonwalked in a UFO. Mic my shoes with a Christmas wreath. Dropping these bars while I brush my teeth. Landed on stage in your backpack filled with a new disease. Telling my doubts I'm hard to please. We don't care.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
Ball is teed up. Joshua Carney to do the honors. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 72.
McCarthy starting off with a throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Tight end going in motion here. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the floor. Got trying to snatch out my soul. Running back pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of C-Fo's. Turn money up to a whole.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, here's McCarthy. Cut out left. And they bring him down around the 34.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Again, McCarthy to throw. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. They're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. A big play, 23 3 yards to move those chains.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Shotgun handoff now to Chandler. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's all home on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that, siphoning up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Here we go. Cougar 19.
The motion a receiver left. From the shotgun, McCarthy. It is caught left side. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. And he sails that one over the end zone. Okay, already a big decision to make on your opening drive, Brock. Is this 4-down territory, or do you take the field goal and be happy to start off with some points?
Well, remember, Caden, I think we're going to see this all year long. This new kickoff rule is real. You know, that ball now coming out to the 35-yard line, it affects the data and the decision-making. You're going to see more and more teams be aggressive, and I will be.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
Just kind of a confidence builder. The offense drives it down. Special teams does their job. And now the defense going to take the field with the lead.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
49, Mike 49.
First carry now for Kyron Williams. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun now for Levis. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Gain of 26 yards there. And the Rams have the first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
What you got? Hold on, like 90. 18. He's hot. 54 Rita. Watch the twins. Short. Get hot.
From the gun, Levis. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Now, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
22 Linda, 22 Linda.
Throwing again here on seconds. Levis. He's got Turner downfield. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
0.
On first down, here's Levis. Screen here for Williams. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
0. 18. Hey, motion.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for third down.
The offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. 3rd and short.
Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard.
49.
One's out and cut on the right side. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
24.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on it.
At their own 15-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Putting a receiver in motion. Back to the well again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
And they can go ahead and stay in that huddle. We're at the end of the 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They start out with a 2nd and 3. Now it's McCarthy. Jumps off, caught by his back. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
On 1st down, they'll run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing to run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Let's go. 19 Tiger. Go.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Viking 18.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. To the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 2nd quarter lead.
You know what a run like that does for everybody? For the play call, for the O-lineman, for the offense. It just gives you confidence that you can call that run again and not expect a little chunk, but go get explosive on the ground as well.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Reichert set to kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Like 90, like 90.
Levis. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered feed on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Like 90. 18. I got it. 49's down, 22 Rita. Hey, Mayday.
Levis to the air now. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps the defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Like 54. 23 window. Short. Heroes down, 90 down, 49 Rita.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. The Rams are set to punt. Back deep is Rodgers. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. McCarthy to throw it. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Now McCarthy. That's another quick hitter. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Gain of 15 there. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. They give up the gut to Chandler. And he can only manage 1 yard. the defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. Back to 60. Back to 60. Get up.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
Here we go. Here we go. 19, Viking, 18. Check out.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit button. It doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. Reichert connects there. And that'll double their lead to 6.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Will Reichert to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Like 46. Like 40. 19.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Levis here on 1st down. That's Cox. This is Terrence Ferguson. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Working quickly here.
That's another Rams 1st down. 1st and 10.
Throwing now on 1st down. Levis. On the right side is caught by Ferguson. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Like 49. 18.
Working inside the red zone. Dumped off to his running back. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets completion, not going backwards, and a defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Like 13. Like 13. 19. Set.
Throws caught. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams get a late score and tie it before the half. Not a lot of process missing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. McCarthy looking to throw. Has it downfield working the left. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up first and 10 from the 40. Play action, McCarthy. He throws a bullet to the center of the... And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings get some late points and the lead.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings push their lead to 6.
Rams 14.
Set to kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10. From the gun, Levis. The right side, caught by Wilson. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's going to be good for an LA first down. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
Tracy, 49's down, 22 Rita.
On first down, here's Levis. He's going deep. Oh, he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it.
Second down and 10.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. And you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
Levis throwing again on second down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Here we go. 20 Rita. Stand up.
Third and long for him here. Drops this one down here for Williams. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30.
It's a gain of 20.
Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
22 window, 22 window.
And again, it's Levis. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. Timeout taken by Los Angeles. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. And they're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. Shotgun now for Levis. And he put everything he's got behind it. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
13, like, on, in 18, ready, go! Diamond. Zero's down, 90 down, 49 Rita.
Throwing is Levis. Going all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Joshua Carney on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead in half, down to 3.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a fourth quarter clutch kick to have that confidence built. That's important.
Crawley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Looking up towards the dome. Can't bring it in clean. Not a good effort there. They're going to bring him down just beyond the 10.
At their own 11-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Now the Rams are going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First down, Vikings.
All set now. First and 10. Back to throw it. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
A loss of 12 yards.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Will Rikers to kick off for the Vikings.
The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Motion. Like 54.
First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
And the defense was all over that throw. Able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Here's Levis. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Mike 54. Yeah, Mike 54. 18. He's moving.
From the red zone now. Screen here for Williams. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Levis throwing again. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ivan Pace on the coverage.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Mike 0. Mike 0. 18. Hold.
It's Levis once more. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that will tie things up in the 3rd.
What a season this guy is having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Jackson now to return it. He brushed him off with ease. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
10. Vikings 18. Cut 19. 79 Broncos. Mustang 19. Go.
Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll run here on first down. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Now it's McCarthy. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. This one misses the tight end. So they're left facing third and long. I'll air it out on third. McCarthy hit. He lost the football. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And from where that fumble came from, zero chance they were going to turn a profit on that play, right? But at least they did get it back. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Right 13, right 13. 13,
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
right 5-4. Right 5-4.
Levis setting to throw. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this third down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
22 Linda, 22 Linda. Stand up.
Throwing his Levis on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Across midfield. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Now McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Here's McCarthy to throw. Connecting on the slant. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Good luck short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Third and just 2 to go.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Trap 60, trap 60.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a third quarter lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Reichert on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. We'll get an injury stoppage. That's one of the Rams who's pretty shaken up and being tended to.
Will Reichert is the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Looking to throw Levis. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Here we go. Set. Zero's down, 90 down, 49 Rita. 49's down, 22 Rita.
From the gun, Levis. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of 3rd down. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Mike 13. Mike 13. Hey, Mayday.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Byron Murphy picks it. And the Vikings have it now as he makes the 20th interception of his career. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. 1st and 10 from the 32. On play action now, McCarthy. Throwing this one back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now they face 2nd down.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
We've don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune third down situation.
McCarthy throwing on third down. Finds him over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go.
Hand off to the back. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. Solid 40-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Ready, track at 60. Cowboy 80. 18 rebel. 18 rebel.
McCarthy to throw it. And he's going to score a touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're going for the end zone.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Set to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up to the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
0.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Completed over the middle. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Levis here on 1st down. Big strike here to Williams. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Rams have the 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Green.
1st and 10, it's Levis. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation so there's not that bang-bang impact to knock the ball loose like that.
49, Mike 49. 49's down, 22 Rita. Out on.
Throwing again here on second. Levis drops this one down here for Williams. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped.
It's a gain of 11.
Dose of the hurry up here.
That's another Rams first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
22 Linda, 22 Linda.
Levis yet again. Delivers another one to Williams. Touchdown, LA. The Rams now within one score in the fourth. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
Got the two! He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going just inches shy of that two-point conversion.
26, Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Fields this one at the 3. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
At their own 15-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Trying down the middle with Chandler. Long gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's second and 6. They send a receiver in motion right. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Jump off, caught by his back. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Going on third, McCarthy. And that heater is going to fall to the turf. Trying to find his tight end. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Look at them, they don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. McCarthy to throw for it. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
You know, Kay, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, here's Levis. Defender arrives wide as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. Look at that time for Terrence Ferguson. And it's going to be second down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Green. 54 Rita,
To throw again on second down, Levis. Big gap up the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal. Working quickly here.
That's good for a Rams first down.
From the red zone on first. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Like 49. Min 18. Hey, check on ball, check on ball.
Give to Williams from the gun. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the run. It's going to be third and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
That one's out and cut on the right side. That is an LA touchdown. Two in the fourth. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game, when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
All right, Brock, I'm just going to go there because I know a lot of their fans right now are thinking they only trail by a couple, but they have failed on a couple of 2-point tries. Maybe if they kicked a few times earlier in this game, that's what they're thinking, right?
Yeah, Captain Obvious. They could be tied and even leading this game right now.
Thank you. I'm wearing my Captain Obvious cap. And maybe some second guessing happening now on the sideline as well.
Yeah, now it leaves them in a position where they need to manufacture another score, and we just got limited opportunities remaining in this game.
He muffed it. It's loose. And he'll be out of bounds after a tough return. Offense looking at its own 17 to begin the drive. Minnesota into formation. It's first and 10. Now to the running back. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for the loss as they keep fighting back here in the fourth.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
He's back to throw. Looking slant route complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Short pass caught by his tight end. And this one doesn't go far. And this defense wants the extra stoppage before the 2-minute warning as they take a timeout, 2:05 on the clock. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Again, McCarthy to throw. Now because here's Ty Chandler. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Vikings lead by only 2. First and 10 now from the 46. On the carry, here's Dameon Pierce. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
They're going to pass it here. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. He's going to push one deep down. Brown still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Rams have some new life in the 4th.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hold on, like 90. In 18, 30, go! Hey, here, I'm back. Here, I'm back.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that's one of those instances where you try to walk that tightrope on the sidelines. The problem is on a throw that far down the field, that is so hard to do, so difficult. I love the effort, just couldn't quite find the execution.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
That is so much more the exception than the rule when you're targeting double or triple coverage. You may be fortunate to complete a fair number of those throws, but gains like that, those are rare, and that's big time.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. They've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Screen here for Williams. Room to run inside the 20. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. It's a gain of 22. That's going to be good for an LA first down.
That's another.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
The time is there, but the timeouts are not. They've got to be smart. It's 1st and 10.
Mike 13, Mike 13. Got him.
There's a dive up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Mike 24.
Straight ahead with Williams. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Minnesota spends its 2nd timeout here. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Job 1 of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Diamond.
He's coming, double up.
Army.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Again, his number is called, and the defense read it once more, shutting him down. That brings up 4th down. It's one of the biggest moments of the game for Joshua Carty. This from 28 yards away. And that one is good! And they're going to take the lead inside the final minute.
You know what I love about that kick? He didn't shrink from the spotlight. He seized the moment, made it his own. And that kick might just win them this game.
Joshua Carty to kick off for the Rams.
The Rams kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Jackson now to return it. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Escapes the pocket. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Rams make the play that should win them this game. Well, that should pretty much shut down throwing his way anymore, Brock. This guy has ended each of their last 2 drives by himself with an interception.
And that's kind of the price you pay when you're playing phenomenal ball as a defender. I can remember Aaron Rodgers, primetime game, said, I'm not even throwing once, and didn't attack Richard Sherman 1 time that game.
Line up the design keeper. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they got the field goal when it mattered most. And that kicked the difference in the game and what lets them leave here with a victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Rams are winners as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.
you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Super way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all the hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me wet. You get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it. I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
All my friends coming with all they friends, and we get active, yeah, we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way.
Don't make me wet, you get your talking out my face. It's in my mind, winning this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
I'm just a wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents